during a Breakfast Club interview, she was talking about how basically she's become like Gucci's caretaker in a way. You know what I mean? Where for the most part, a lot of women who actually get with those street guys, especially the ones who are really wild, that's kind of what it's like. That's part of the reason why these women like street dudes, because they always get to wind up somehow becoming like their mother. You know what I mean? And if you think that the money he gave her when he came home, he could get access to all that money. That was a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she has claim to the money now. If she helped make the money, she can make claim to it. You know what I mean? Now again, I feel like their story, not a bad story. I think it was a good thing for them, right? But I feel like on some level, it makes black men feed into this fantasy that you gonna build it with her. And the thing is this: that's a movie you saw somewhere, right? If you want that to happen, it's not going to happen for your generation. It's not going to happen for our generation, right? The closest you're going to get to that is you're going to have to get with someone and actually up front make a deal like, yo, I want to make this kind of family. I want to make this kind of money. I have this goal and whatnot. Do you want to be a part of that? I'm offering this. I'm offering that. You know what I mean? You'll have a good life. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, whatever, right? It don't got to be that formal, right? But if y'all can have an agreement up front, have a conversation up front, you can make some shit shake rather than just randomly getting together and getting married and having kids as kind of like a consequence of being together. You understand? So you know, when people see that story, I think when black guys hear that story, they think that, all right, well, in order for me to get to this next level, I need to have a wife, I need to have a woman and whatnot. And don't get me wrong, for certain jobs, yeah, it's better for you to be paired up the higher up you go and everything. It's just that a lot of men, like Kevin Samuels was saying when he was alive, the men who would come to him and want to do coaching calls will talk about how they've leveled up and they got to this new level, but they're not able to find a woman that would be suitable, quote unquote, for marriage. But anyway, let's go ahead and react to these two Johns real quick.
YouTube. Yeah.
Well, I like chicks because chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, it's over, you guys. Rap is done. The CIA has officially won. Hey, for anybody out there that ever accused Gucci Mane of being a clone after he got out of prison, you might be onto something, because this Gucci Mane that we got,
Yo, Charleston White said that nigga Gucci ain't never been handsome. He said he ain't never been handsome. Listen, the black community hates the black man to the point where Gucci got in shape. Mind you, he got in shape, improved his life, and is living a more stable life. And for the most part, the black community is saying, I hate you for this. I can't stand you. I'm like, God damn. So people's reaction to Gucci getting in shape, all right, and not doing dumb ish no more is, it must be a clone. Now that also came at a time where conspiracy theories were really big online, and people had conspiracy theories about Dave Chappelle being a clone. Now, why you a clone? Dave Chappelle is weird. All right, whatever. Or that Kanye is a clone. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, very cool story, bro. But you know, I'm just this broke nigga activity. I had to, you know what I'm saying? What? That works for me.
is not the Gucci Mane of before. This is certainly not the Gucci Mane that we're used to. Now, last night, I told you guys Gucci Mane was putting out a Pooh Shiesty diss record called Crash Dummy. And in that video, I also told you guys, listen, we know he's going to clown Pooh Shiesty, which he did, but what else is he going to tell us? Gucci is obviously not stupid enough to talk about the details of an open case, so what else is he going to rap about? Boy, was I fucking wrong, you guys, for doing...
I got a soundbite that. He said, boy, was I fucking wrong. Yeah, nah, so Gucci basically put out a record called Crash Dummy, and he just aired it all out. Now, I always talk to you about this, right? And I talk to my old heads about this, about like, yo, you have to be careful of being an old nigga and not realizing when you have an outdated way of seeing things and you're not really you're just not looking at things correctly. You're not being logical. The no snitching policy and whatnot, we all are able to. All right, before, right, when that was a thing amongst people, right, this is an outdated concept that makes no sense. All right, some people see it as a matter of pride, a matter of, well, I don't get the cops involved, this and that. No. When you have a problem, if someone is a problem, you use all your resources, everything possible to destroy them and F their life up. Okay? One of the best things you can do to F someone's life up is put them in jail. I mean, that's definitely going to slow them down. That will definitely get them out your hair. Very few people are actually going to come find you or do anything. Most people don't have the power or have the reach to like be able to get someone to come touch you. You know what I'm saying? But in general, I forgot who I heard say this shit, but they were talking about how like the niggas that are really gangster have no problem snitching. Because the ones that are really gangster, the guys who are actually killers and whatnot, bro, they don't care about none of that. Because the reality is this. If you are facing time and you know I'm about to go to jail and you know what jail is about, no one wants to go to jail. No one wants to sit. Only really wild, crazy niggas would just say, "Ah, yeah, I go sit. I go sit." Pooh Shiesty got out the jail in January. This nigga's already back locked up. He's already back. He's managed to get back in jail. It's crazy.
Him the benefit of doubt. Now, Crash Dummy came out at midnight last night, and he was given details of an open case. Now, before I get into the lyrics, the whole record was just off. Gucci did not care about staying on beat. It seems like he just read off a statement from a piece of paper, then Zaytoven slapped it on the beat. It's one thing if you're going to snitch on a record and make it fire. However, you cannot snitch on a record and the record be trash. Now, off rip, Gucci goes in on Pooh Shiesty as predicted. He said, after all that, boy, you still signed to me. I'm like Birdman and nigga, this my cash money. Then he goes on to give unexpected details about the robbery. He said, I thought it was a business meeting, but it was a setup. I walk in the room, you can feel the pressure building. Nigga dapped me up the whole time they plotted against me. Then he told Pooh Shiesty they smile in your face, then they stab you in your back. You learn from your daddy, so I guess it's hereditary. A nigga set up the play like Suge Knight did with Dre, but I ain't Eazy-E, nigga, and this ain't back in the day. And finally, Gucci also confirmed that Pooh Shiesty did put a gun to his face in order to make him sign the release contract. He said pressure.
Oh, nah, nigga said pen the papers, but it's under duress. Yeah, he is kind of like, he describing shit line by line. But I'm also going to say, I feel like this is how Gucci has always rapped. I don't think he raps. I think you know, this is how he always raps.
That was good though. Peace, man. Kick rocks.
Yeah, kick rocks for that.
Whatever.
That's how niggas sound to me.
I'm 54, man.
I'm 54, you know what I mean?
On my chest, but I still impressed. Pen to paper, but it's under duress. Now, one of the craziest parts of this whole thing is that when the feds came out a couple days ago and said, yo, Gucci Mane gave a statement to Dallas PD the night of the robbery.
The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items.
The alleged victims, right?
So my understanding is the FBI had, over the past 3 or 4 months, has interviewed none of the alleged victims, and allegedly they all have future dates to give statements, but I have no idea if that's true. We're basing it on what the agent said on the stand, that each one of those witnesses from that evening is going to appear and give a statement to the federal authorities.
So RD never
I'm
made
gonna
a
fast
statement
forward a little bit.
now?
No.
All right, so basically that people keep playing that clip because you know, they keep going over the RD person. Those are Gucci's initials, and the paperwork basically says that Gucci did make a complaint. Gucci did point out, but you know he didn't name the people there and whatnot, right? But the whole again, this is a stupid ass conversation. If they were Spanish, if they were Puerto Rican, if they was white, any Chinese, if these were K-pop stars, that would baffle you. To know this K-pop star robbed a music exec who used to be a K-pop star and everything, and people are talking about, well, yeah, you shouldn't be talking about it. You're snitching. Well, this is dumb. This is dumb. First of all, people can do what they want. That's when people have been doing what they want. All right, like, and Angry Man has made a really good point about this, about how this only benefits the criminal. This is you protecting the criminal. This is you protecting the person who did the wrong thing. Someone actually wrote free. Someone actually said, fuck, you know, if Gucci snitching, then free Pooh Shiesty. Free Pooh Shiesty? What are you talking about?
People defended Gucci. They said, bro, this is a lie. Gucci would never. We've all seen Gucci Mane get on camera multiple times and tell us he would rather die than snitch. Well, it looks like Gucci went back on his words on this record, Crash Dummy. Now, so far, a lot of rappers seems to be disappointed in Gucci. Boosie, who's been awfully quiet throughout this whole Gucci Mane Pooh Shiesty robbery, he came out last night and said, shaking my head. 42 Doug said, yo, there's gotta be a joke. Lil Durk's man's Duty Low, he said, yo, you bogus as hell. I grew up to you, my nigga. You had us crashing out. You're a fuck nigga. Lost all respect. Hashtag free Shiesty, free Big 30, free the guys. Even me.
People were saying, bet not nobody say free Pooh Shiesty. The fact still remains. What? They robbed this nigga of over $500,000 in jewelry. What do you mean? What are you talking about? How is he wrong? Like the fact that you making him wrong, and that's what I'm saying. Gucci has taken the steps to free you niggas. Because you got to realize that, yo, this is broke nigga activity. I'm saying you can't be in two places at the same time. It's broke nigga activity because you got to realize, again, who does it benefit? What actually happens when people don't snitch or don't involve the police? What usually happens is those same people can keep doing what they doing, keep living the same life. Or then other people will see what they doing and imitate that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's like it's just like super disappointing. Like how much I don't know. It's just that's how ignorant we can be at times. Cause this only makes sense if I buy into street culture and I validate street culture or whatever goes on in the street as logical and it makes sense. But part of it is like, yo, we really do as a community, we worship these bottom of the barrel niggas with these bottom of the barrel mentality. Like this is bottom of the barrel shit. What are you talking about? You can never tell a white guy, hey, no snitching. That only makes sense. Like even with what you basing off of, right? These niggas don't know each other from the street. Yeah, they didn't. First of all, even with snitching, right? They didn't do the crime. Like, all right. When I was growing up, my understanding of snitching is, yo, oh, well, okay, all right, well, we was doing a crime together, and we both were a part of it, and I told on you to get out of it. That's snitching. You violate me during a business deal. We have business dealing. So, all right, so if your mechanic robbed you and whatnot, right? If your mechanic put a gun to your head and robbed you, you going to just not tell the cops? The mechanic robbed you. This is someone that you're employing to help fix your car, and he robs you? You couldn't tell a white dude, hey, don't call the cops on your mechanic for robbing you. No snitching. Okay? If your doctor punches you in the face and just starts wailing on you, gets the best of you, causes damage and whatnot, You know how crazy it would be to tell an Asian man, don't call the cops on your doctor for beating you up because it's snitching. It's called snitching. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Anyway, all right.
Mill commented last night after the record drop showing his disappointment. Freddie Gibbs came out a couple hours ago and said, wow, this rap shit. Now, if you're Gucci, what are you supposed to do as a former street rapper?
Asian Doll says, free Pooh Shiesty and Big 30. Snitch K. Wait, what?
Now turned executive. Do you let Pooh Shiesty rob you and stay silent and basically go out like Lil Durk, throwing your life away to appease random guys on the internet and people that...
Shout out to Dirk, man. Let's go and ask the AI how much time does Dirk have? How much time is Lil Durk facing in prison?
Dirk could face life in federal prison after being arrested on murder for hire charges. He is accused of arranging a hit in 2022 and is currently being held without bail, with legal proceedings ongoing.
So again, if you are a black man, for the most part, you have to realize if you want to really ascend in life, you have to realize you have to change your perspective and realize, yo, you want to have to defeat the black culture. You have to defeat the black community. You cannot be a part of the black community. You have to defeat it. And Gucci has defeated the black community. Gucci has freed himself. Long live Gucci. Now, but real talk though, you gotta understand that you do not benefit from adhering to rules that don't help you or help the group. Not snitching has never helped black folks do shit. Only thing not snitching has done is make it to where niggas who was doing crimes and murders and selling dope and stuff like that can keep doing it unbothered. Someone who's stealing cars and violating the neighbors and basically making it a terrible place to live, you know what I'm saying, can keep doing it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like while I'm driving through the hood, I'm like, yo, I have to ascend and get out the hood. You know how much it hurt me to see someone just throw garbage out their window? Yo, that hurts my feelings. When I'm driving out, and like the other day, I just saw a cup fly out the window. I'm like, why not wait till you get to a garbage can? I think people like to throw food on the street or just throw it on the ground. I remember like one time I was with my coworker, and like I never seen anyone do this before. I remember I think she had like a bag of food, and she was just in a parking lot. She just took out the car and just put it on the ground. Right now, she was someone who grew up in the system and had raised herself and whatnot. And that's where I learned, oh, okay, people who raise themselves, they don't have an adult there to say, yo, we don't do that. Because no one's really teaching you culture. You understand? But anywho, but this person makes a really good point about like how black people feel as though it's better for you to go out like Lil Durk, and again, he's done. He's facing up to life imprisonment. Either way, a lot of time, he's not going to be able to ever rap again, probably. Right? And that's all by doing the things that y'all say is valid. And look what he gets in return. He got a mugshot. Like again, the black community hates black men. Black community wants the black man to fail. It want the black man to fail at all costs, my nigga. Cause that's what it's really about. It's like, nah, no, you supposed to fail. No, we want you to. Cause basically, you said, nah, well, no, way you supposed to handle this is either take it on the chin or just completely crash out.
Don't fuck with you. Your whole family is going to suffer, but hey, at least you're a real nigga to the streets. Or do you say fuck it and basically go out like 6ix9ine? Hey, I'm going to tell exactly what happened. Whoever rocks with me afterwards, that's cool. If not, none of you guys are going to play in my face anyways. When you see me, it's going to be nothing but smiles, hugs, and daps. None of you niggas will ever press me or confront me or even call me a snitch in person. Listen, kids, please stay out the streets. This shit can get tricky in a heartbeat. Hey, Big Bank, we need that Gucci Mane Part 2 interview. We have to know exactly why he did what he did. You guys get in the comments below. What do you got?
Yeah, man. Crazy story. But all right, man. That's all I got for right now, man. I'll see y'all later. Peace.